Good evening, good evening, good evening to all of you all. Welcome to Tea Time with Tasha. Having a little technical difficulties, but I'm here. If this is your first time joining me, my name is Tasha Fritz, and on Thursday evenings at 8:30, I bring you money matters and product review and whatever tea of choice I'm having. Um, And as I always tell you, I'm not going to be before you long. So tonight is no different. I am not going to be before you long. So let's go ahead and hop right in. So tonight I want to talk to you about your mindset. And what does that mean? What does that look like? When it comes to your mindset, a lot of people, um, as it relates to money, a lot of people kind of feel mm, they have a poverty mindset or a scarcity mindset. And what does a scarcity mindset look like? Or what are some thoughts that a scarcity mindset has? And one would be there will never be enough, or they're competing to stay on top. They fear change. Um, they won't share knowledge. They won't offer to help. Uh, they think that the pie is constantly shrinking. They think small and they avoid risk. Now, an abundant mindset um, is quite the opposite. There will always be more than enough, is that thought process. Um, and then you have, they are ones that collaborate to stay on top. They're not competing to stay on top, they collaborate to stay on top. They embrace change, they don't fear it, and they share their knowledge freely. They're always generous when it comes to helping others, and they believe that the pie is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And they think big, and they're always willing to take a risk. So, these are some things that, when it comes to a poverty mindset, it kind of keeps us closed in a box. So, what are some ways that we can get out of the poverty mindset? And these are just a few. Um, Focus on what you have, not trying to keep up with the Joneses, not trying to have more than you truly can afford to have, or spending money that just because it's in the bank right now doesn't mean that you really have that money. But focusing on what you have and not on what you don't have. Surround yourself with people that have that abundance mindset, that they embrace change, that they're willing to help others, they're willing to share their knowledge freely. I can honestly admit that at one point in time, I was one that I didn't want to share what I know. And, it was like God set me down and had this conversation with me. And my mindset shifted. Whereas it took someone to pour into me and just how they freely and openly poured into me. I'm like, wow. Like, are you not worried about, somebody doing more than what you're doing? And then I thought about it. What God has for me is for me. And so, what I share with others, and if anybody asks me, I don't mind sharing. I don't mind showing people how to do what I do if that's what it is that they want to do. I don't have a problem with that. My mentality has truly changed because it took someone pouring into me and then me turning around and pouring into someone else. Um, Creating a winning situation. Most people think that when someone wins, that means somebody loses. And that's not always the case. Whereas I may have won the big prize, but I overcame fear and participated. That's a win for me. So celebrate the small wins, whether it's a win that you get recognized for or not. Incorporate gratitude on a daily basis. Being grateful, like I shared, focus on what you have, but being grateful for what you have and expressing that gratitude. Uh, Recognize possibilities. Whereas someone may feel that a door shut, that's a negative. But if that means to me, when one door shut, another one opens. I've am a firm believer of that. When God shuts one door or allows one door to shut, he has another one that's bigger and better waiting for me. And then pick your words wisely. I've shared with you all before that there is so much power in what it is that we say. So be careful and mindful of the words that you say and speak that abundance into your life, and not the cliche sayings that most people say when it comes to lack or not having. I remember when I worked in Durham many years ago, there was a young lady that, she never said what she didn't have. She always said, when it came to her money, my money is circulating. It's on its way back to me. And so get in the mindset or get in the habit of being mindful of your words and speaking life into your financial situation. And then notice the good. Notice the good in what it is that's sitting in front of you. Every situation is not always a bad situation. And I'm going to share this. My daughter posted this earlier today, and I just thought it was just so befitting to what I wanted to share with you all this evening. So it says, attract better. You have to, in order to attract better, you have to become better. You can't do the same things and expect change. Transform your mindset. Upgrade your habits. Think positive. Be hopeful and consistent with your evolution. It all starts with you and how you feel about yourself. So that's what I wanted to share with you all this evening. I told you all I wouldn't be before you long, and I'm keeping my promise. But I do have a product. I forgot last week to share. Just got totally thrown off. But I do want to share with you all, and I want to challenge, and I have these that I will share with one person. So, and in me sharing this with this one person, I will participate in the challenge with you. So this is a 100 envelope challenge. These envelopes I designed to go with my Money Matters planner, but I am going to give a gift 100 envelopes for anyone who is wanting to participate in the 100 envelope challenge with me. So let's see. Because I didn't think this through, how am I going to pick who will get the envelopes? So let me explain to you how as my other brain thinks about how to do this. How this works is you number the envelopes 1 to 100. And whatever number is on the outside of that envelope, that's the amount of money that you put in this envelope. And if you complete all 100 envelopes, it should yield you about $5,300. And so, yeah, discipline. So, let's see. What can I? All right. So let's just see if you can tell me what the topic was from last week, I will send you 100 envelopes. So in the comments, if you can tell me what the topic was from last week, then I can send these out to you. I have to go to the post office and put these in the mail tomorrow. I am a couple of weeks behind in putting these in the mail, as well as 2 other things. But I am going to the post office tomorrow to put these in the mail. So if someone can tell me what the topic was last week, then I will send you all the envelopes. So in the comments, if you let me know what the topic was last week, then I can send these to you. So, all right. So the very first person that puts it in the comment, that will be the individual that I would send the envelopes to. So, and then if anyone wants to purchase these envelopes, just let me know. I I will provide you with the link so that you can purchase them. So thank you all so very much for joining me this evening. This week, we're going to work on our mindset, changing our mindset. And yeah, so the challenge, the first person that can tell me what the topic was last week, I'll send you the envelopes. Thank you again. You all have an amazing evening. And until next Thursday, have a wonderful night.